everybody, and welcome to the Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories Death March podcast, hosted by your host, Master, Recky Wills. Joined in my general left direction, 45 degrees from the negative horizontal axis, we have...
Hey everyone, it's Nagy, long time no see.
And to my directly 90 degrees orthogonal to me.
It's Fluvio, what's up?
What's up, what's up? How's it going? Sorry there's not been a podcast in like 3.5 months. Some people didn't want to do their homework.
Let's just say the Death March started to take victims very early.
This
That's
is a
all.
death march. I told you guys up front. This was gonna go bad.
You know what? I'll be honest, you're right.
I told you
Um,
this.
Yeah, I totally underestimated how much I would hate Kingdom Hearts.
Not even Kingdom Hearts, but this game in particular.
Yeah.
Because to reiterate, we're playing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the PS2 remake of a fucking Game Boy Advance game
On PS4.
on a PS4.
Yeah.
This is a game that should not be. This game shouldn't exist. Like it shouldn't
No.
have existed before, but it still shouldn't exist now as a PS2 game.
Yeah.
And the worst part is the story. Like Kingdom Hearts 2 takes place after it, so there's like story elements in it that are important.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you need
it's
to
not
know
really
this.
a game you can skip, unfortunately. Like, you could, like when I played it years ago, because I just went right into Kingdom Hearts 2. And there was just like certain things I'm like, am I missing something?
Yeah,
I found
like
out I was, and then, yeah.
like how confused were you?
I was fairly confused because, first of all, well, it's kind of like, because in the opening cinematic of Kingdom Hearts 2, it is essentially shows the timeline of, or the plot of Chain of Memories, and I didn't know that when I
Oh right,
watched it.
yeah, that does happen.
So I'm really confused because obviously there's a lot of characters that show up, and I'm like, who the fuck is this person? Does not explain. You go to the Hikaru, like,
What
but I don't know what's happening.
Axel tells you his name, and then he asks if you got it memorized.
Yeah.
So clearly
But
you didn't do your homework then
I guess
either.
we'll delve into that a little bit more as we kind of go through, break down the game.
I
And
mean, as we remember it.
oh
Oh
shit!
shit, this
Oh.
is meta.
I didn't even plan for it to go that way. I meant that really literally.
They're struggling with their memories, and we're struggling with our memories of this game.
I hate this game.
We've all been going through Castle Oblivion ourselves.
Okay, alright, let's start with the basic setup for this game. So we start, I think we're pretty much right at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, right? Like when they're traveling.
Yeah, it's like literally the same grassy field.
Yeah, so it's just Sora, Donald, and Goofy traveling through some unnamed grassy field. I don't even know what the fuck world they're on.
They're chasing Pluto.
Yeah, they're chasing after Pluto because he had an envelope in his mouth or something. I forget.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
a letter from the king, I believe.
I might be misremembering that with a different game, but I don't think so. Anyway, the point is they chase after Pluto and they end up in like the fucking void or some shit.
Yeah, because Pluto, I believe, like, oh right, he was running, and then some fucking Cape Shadowy dude was like, hey.
Yeah.
They ended up at the
this-
crossroads because symbolism and shit. And then the black
He's like,
hooded
come
man.
with me, come with me, small boy. And he's like, yeah, okay.
Let me take you on a journey.
Yeah.
Take these mushrooms, crush them up, put them in your nose, and then after a few sniffs, wait 5 minutes, and then come with me. You'll be ready.
He's like,
That really does seem to sum up Kingdom Hearts.
okay, I believe you.
But anyway, so they follow the hooded man to fucking Never Never Land, and they end up in Castle Oblivion. Castle Oblivion is a weird castle. It's a weird castle. It's shaped funny.
It's
And-
got upside down towers.
And it has a history.
Yeah.
But
It's also like, isn't it like floating in like perpetual darkness?
yeah, it's like in the void, and it's just like it's a floating island thing with like a floating pathway to it. but the
Yeah.
floating part is rock, so I don't understand how that works.
Yeah,
But the whole
okay.
premise of Castle Oblivion is the higher up in the tower you climb, the more you lose your memories. Or wait, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember if that
Yeah.
happens just because of Nominee or because of Castle Oblivion. Can't remember if they're just playing that up for.
To be honest, I'm not sure if that's even made clear.
Yeah, you know what? I just don't know anything anymore. So, but
Yeah.
anyway, the point is, you're losing your memories as you go up the floors of Castle Oblivion, and in the
Yeah.
background, Sora's memories are going away because Naminé, who is a brand new character in this game, is erasing them and replacing them with new ones, all about her because she has a Sora inferiority complex compared
She
to
wants to
Kairi.
be the main character of this anime.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like honestly, the story to this game is kind of a nothing story. There's approximately like 10 minutes of new information conveyed over the course of like a 20-hour game.
Yeah, 20 hours of painful gameplay.
20 hours of really painful gameplay.
Speaking of gameplay, how does this game differ than Kingdom Hearts 1, Kyle? Enlighten me.
Well, it's a fucking shit show to start. Like it's a complete piece of garbage. I have a lot of patience for games that try to use like card battle systems, but this game's fucking shit.
Oh man, there's other games that use this.
Well, not Kingdom Hearts, but I just mean like in general. Not
Yeah, that's what I mean.
not that now that I've been put on the spot, I could remember any of them.
All right.
But there are other games that do this sort of thing, and they exist, and I have patience for them usually. But not this game, because it still tries to pretend to be Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, Sora still effectively has an attack button where he has his 3-hit combo. He still has a roll.
Mhm.
He still runs around. There's still lock on. But there's not really lock on. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
everything,
I'm ready to tear into that one.
every which way they changed the system, they just fucked it. So, for example, as we mentioned, it's a card battling game now, but it's still a real-time action game. So in order to attack, you have to consume a card. You get a deck of cards. I don't think there's a maximum cap on the cards except how many points you spend. But it's just so shit. Like you build a deck of cards. And let's say you put in you're like me. You put in 20 Keyblade cards and like 5 spells, a couple of heals, and some summons. That means you get 20 attacks. And once you run out of that, you have to reload your deck. And every time you reload your deck, it takes longer to reload it. And also, I don't know if this is just because I'm playing on proud mode or if this is how this game is balanced, but all the cards you start out with are garbage compared to what the enemies are using. Because
Oh yeah. Hella Garbo.
because the other way this game works is every card has a value. So if, say I throw out a level 3 Keyblade, a Kingdom Key, it does X amount of damage because it's a Kingdom Key. And I don't think the level has anything to do with the damage. I could be wrong. You know
I
what?
don't think so.
I've never actually cared about this game long enough to go and look at the damage formula. But anyways, the point is, so you toss out a level 3 Kingdom Key, and you do like the damage a toddler would do to a dog. And then your little creeping Heartless, the regular ass Shadows, will toss out like a 6. And you're like, whoa, hold the fuck on, bro. But then he says, no, I'm casting this 6. Not only do I hit you, but I cancel your attack mid-attack, put you in hit stun by breaking you, because this is a feature, and then I hit you. And then I'll keep comboing you. And there's nothing you can do unless you play a card higher value than his 6, but you don't have any of those because you're in the start of the game. And the only other way to do it... Oh, sorry, did you want to say something?
No, it's just I feel like a lot of this might have been explained in the tutorial, but because we're all agonizing over how stupid this game was, we just didn't really read the tutorial.
Oh, I know how to play this game. I just think it's bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially if, for example, if that's the same example, if the Heartless send out a 6 and you have cards that are lower value, all those cards, no matter how much you like hit it, for some reason also when they play these cards, it lasts, the effect of it lasts like 5 seconds of them just doing this one
Yeah.
attack. So
And
you'll
if you
keep,
play those cards, you lose them and you have to recharge to get them back.
yeah, they just like get like pretty much just tossed. Like they're just like, yeah, no, because this person still is doing his attack. That's 6. So yeah, you burn through cards really fast because you're still in the mentality of Kingdom Hearts 1 where you just like mash X to win.
Yeah, you wanna be attacking the second you're out of hit stun, so you can like catch them before they're out of their animation lock or whatever. But that's
Yeah.
really just casting cards against a brick wall. A brick wall.
Yeah, it's painful, especially because when you're in,
Brick roll.
Brick wall.
especially when
I'm sorry.
you're in just a lot of random encounters. Like happens every single encounter, so it's not really fun. They took math and made me hate it more.
How dare you?
In addition to that, you also have 0 cards, which
Yeah.
can break any card, but any card can also break a 0, so they're pretty much useless except for using them to counter stuff.
They're literally only good if a humanoid enemy who also uses Dex and is subject to the reload system tries to like use
Yeah.
a combo, like a 3 card combo. Because okay, so there's also slates. Slates are what I mentioned. They're a 3-hit combo. So what you'll do is you'll tap, I think, what is it, L1 and R1, like the cycle left and cycle right buttons?
Yeah,
Can't remember.
I think that's right.
sure.
I think that's right. So anyway, the point is, you do a command and you like stock a card. And you can stock up to 3. You don't have to use 3 to do the slate, but if you want like the special attack that comes out of doing a slate, you have to usually. Anyways, the point is, when you stock cards, you add up their values, so that way the combo, let's say you add 3 9s. I don't know how the fuck you ever get 3 9s. Well, let's say you stock 3 9 cards. Then your combo attack has a value of 27, which means literally the only way to break it is to cast a 0. But then they'll be like, oh, you cast a 0? Guess what? Fuck you. I'm going to cast a 1 because I don't even give a shit, and I'm going to
Yeah.
break it, and then I'm going to hit you anyways.
Yeah. It's also
Yeah,
kind of like it
that-
feels bad because with Kingdom Hearts 1, obviously because we did the end game and everything, we were just so souped up. We had all these like really cool like kind of combos and finishers and stuff like that. And now in this game, it's like you have to work super hard for it, and even then it might not even get value.
Yeah, because they've entirely replaced special abilities with slates. And the
Yeah.
slates, like, I don't hate the slates as an idea, except for the fact that it's really clunky to do, and what is it? There's a lot of combos that require not only like a specific value of cards to do it, like say Sonic Blade, it can only be done with like values 22 to 25 for your combo or something. I forget exactly. But not only is
I
that a
think it was
requirement,
between 20 and 23,
I don't know. I'm guessing here, man.
and then every keyblade has to be different.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at. Is like, yeah, not only is there a value restriction, but there's also a restriction of what type of card you're using. And in some cases, if I'm not mistaken, there's a restriction on what order the cards are going. Because I think the elemental raid cards have to be like spell keyblade or something like that. Can't remember now.
Mm.
God.
But at least the first 2 I know are definitely true. Because if it's like, oh, this one needs 3 different kinds of keyblades for Sonic Blade, or this one's like needs to be 2 specific keyblades and it has to be this value, and that's on top of the controls being very clunky. Like it's just impossible to manage in a fight because it's still an action combat system that's not slowed down or
Yeah,
like giving you any time to think about your actions. There's no wait
Yeah.
You're trying to sort through all your cards and stack them up for the slate.
My hand cramped a lot playing it because I'm trying to obviously move around, jump, because was it dodge roll is automatically on circle, so you're trying to,
Yeah.
right, yeah, so you're trying to move around, press circle to like dodge roll, jump, whatever. You're also toggling R1 same time to like shuffle through your deck. So you're trying to micromatch and watch what card you need to get to while watching the enemy fucking beat your ass. And since we're on proud mode, we're watching our health get whittled away, and we're like, "Ah!"
Yeah. And also the other thing I forgot about slates is the first card you stock in a combo for a slate gets removed from your deck permanently for the rest of the fight.
Right, yeah. So
Yeah.
even if you want to get like those baller ass moves, it's like high risk.
Yeah, so it's high risk. It's really hard to do. The action combat's fucked because the controls are screwy. When you run out of cards, eventually, again, you have to reload them, and it takes longer every time. So you're like, well, I guess I killed all the enemies. Oh wait, there's a shadow left, but I'm out of cards, so I'll just charge up for like 6 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and then we'll go Super Saiyan, and I can kill this little Shadow Heartless. And it's
There's one.
it's the worst. And on top of that,
There's one thing I
Hoping-
will add though is there are cards. I can't remember. I think they're mega potions. It was either high potions or mega potions. They
Yeah.
will give slate like the cards that you lose from slates. They'll give them back.
yeah, they give them back. So that's like an instant reload card pretty much for a certain type. There's ethers which reload all the magics, and then there's potions which reload all of the Keyblade attacks. But those don't get reloaded when you reload. So they're like one-time use items, kind of like items are in the rest of the series. But
Yeah.
it just slowly prevents you from having to recharge for insane amounts of time. And it's stupid. But again, as I was about to say it, that's not the only problem. Like reloading and slates and what have you are not the only problem with the game, because there are fundamental parts of the gameplay that have regressed from Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't know how the fuck you do that, because it's almost the same system with shit on top of it. Like, for example, the fucking targeting system is
Fucking bullshit.
so bad. Like, Coben, describe to me what a typical targeting situation feels like.
Well, in Kingdom Hearts 1, you select your target and it stays locked onto the target pretty much no matter what.
Yep.
Until you kill your opponent.
Yep.
And you can cycle through targets.
Yeah.
In this game, you can select a target, but you can lose it if you get. I think if you get hit, you lose it or something.
Something like that.
But not only
Sometimes
that,
it
but
just
you
feels
can't
like
cycle through your. You lose it for some reason. I can't remember.
Yeah, it'll just
why.
decide not
But
to
I remember
let
getting
you target
frustrated.
anymore.
And you can't cycle through fucking targets either.
Yeah, no. Also, if you're like, well, you know what, I don't need to target anything, Sora will auto-target things, and he kinda did that in the original one, if I remember right. Like, if you're trying to do, like, a lunging attack, where, like, the sword stab, like, he would do that if you were targeting something, and he would, like, aim at it. In this fucking game, though, they just cranked the dial on auto-targeting so fucking hard. You'll look at an enemy, hit X, and Sora will turn like 45 degrees and try to stab at something else. Like sometimes he just goes at the air. Like I don't know what the fuck. And
He's
you'll be
like
well,
fighting
great.
inner battle. He's fighting his inner demons. Okay, that we clearly cannot see.
He's not Riku, dude. He's not Riku.
Okay.
Oh, like I remember a couple times, even when I was on the overworld, and I would try to hit a Heartless so that way I could start the battle with the enemy's stunned, because it's an RPG now. It's like a proper RPG. So there's enemies on the overworld. You hit them, and then you get transferred to an arena, and then you fight them, and then you go back to the overworld. But so I'll like try to hit the Heartless, but because there's a fucking box near me, Sora's like, I'm gonna hit the box instead. And then he hits the
Oh, yeah.
box, and then the Heartless like walks up to me and touches me and starts the battle, and they're not stunned. It's
Yeah.
not fair.
Yeah. The thing that fucking pisses me off is you could be climbing a ladder, and one of those little magic Heartless will just go, "Oh, I'm gonna encounter you."
How's it going, buddy? It's yeah. So obviously the big difference between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is that there's not quite like open world, I say in heavy quotations, but yeah, there's like an overworld.
Yeah, they
So-
also made that part shit.
It's sectioned into
Yeah.
rooms, which is kind of interesting. Like I was kind of like when I first did it, I was like, okay, like I can kind of get behind this. But then there's like always a catch because to get
There's a
to
catch to
another
everything in
room,
this game.
there are doors, and obviously because now it's a card game, right, you also get cards like extra cards from Heartless, and you have
Yeah.
to kind of use. You have to
Yeah, you get map cards.
yeah, you have map cards, so you have to spend the cards that you grind fighting Heartless to unlock the next room.
Yeah, and to be clear, these are not like the cards you also put in decks to fight with. They're specifically different. So you get like
Yeah.
2 drops at the end. You get like the combat card maybe as a treasure, and then you'll always get a map card. But the map
Yeah.
card is RNG, like in value, because the doors have different requirements to open.
Yep.
Which is where the grinding comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I thought it was really rude how you can't buy items unless you use the card
Mm-hmm.
to get to the Moogle.
The Moogle shop
Good.
card, yes.
Yeah, because I'm so used to obviously before in Kingdom Hearts 1, you would just, go to fucking fly to Traverse Town and be like, oh, hey, like, hook me up. And the Moogles are like, hey, okay, here you go. But now they're like, do you got the goods? And you're like, I don't have the card. They're like, get the fuck out. You're like, please, I need cards. So now,
And like,
Before it's
fuck
like getting decked
you
out with
if
sick
you want to
jewelry.
save too.
yeah, exactly. Same thing. If you want to save, you have to use a card. If you want to get treasure, you have to use a card. Now the Moogle shop is he's just a sick, wholesome little card shop owner.
It's
Who
a
sells you deck of
fantastic
cards.
Moogle design.
Yeah, I think it's really cute. I just hate how I can't just freely go to it. Like if I was in the after you leave the world, because like there's a transition between. It'd be cool if there's a Moogle there, but it's just not.
No,
'cause you
fuck
can tell
you.
people exploit that.
This is Chain of Memories, dog.
Yeah,
But
As
unfortunately
Bruce
it
just
is
said, everything's run by the cards.
the heart of the cards. I didn't know I had to be a Duelist Kingdom champion in order to.
to progress in your fucking action RPG.
Yeah, right.
And
I
like
didn't ask for this.
the other thing about the Moogle shop is he doesn't sell you cards. He sells you
Sells you
booster
packs.
packs.
Yeah, right. It's like I literally just getting flashbacks of my childhood going to the 7-Eleven and buying booster packs for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like, please give me the card I need.
It's the precursor to loot boxes.
Actually,
Oh,
it was loot
they
boxes
knew.
before loot boxes were loot boxes.
They knew.
At least you can't pay for them, but
Can't pay to win.
yeah, no. But back to like how the map thing works for a sec. Cause like you said, the world's been broken up into discrete rooms. The rooms are connected by doors. The doors have different conditions. It's set, right?
Mhm.
Like the layout of the whole world is set, and then the doors between them the conditions are set as well. So at least it's not random that way. But like, fuck you if you need like a red 2 or lower to open this door and you just don't have any,
Yeah.
because you're
Or
gonna
you
be
need a
sitting
red
there.
equals card.
Yeah, you're
Like
gonna be
you need a
sitting there
green
for a
equals
while.
6 or whatever.
What's your
Whatever that door in Alice in Wonderland had. That's bullshit.
What's your favorite condition that you've had to progress through so far?
Whenever I can bypass it with a 0.
Okay, I meant more like favorite with a question with a quotation mark.
Sarcastically
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
Okay, when it's like fucking, it needs to be a specific color and a specific number, because you're going to be grinding for years until
Yeah.
you finally get a card of the right color and the right number.
So I guess we should probably say it. Like the conditions can be one, color based, so you need either a red card, a blue card, or a green card. Sometimes it can be any color, which is nice. But also there's a numeric restriction where it's like this needs to be 2 or less. This needs to be 5 or higher. This needs to be exactly to fucking 6, which is one of the worst kinds. And then there's ones where it's like you just need to keep throwing cards at this door until the value adds up to like 30,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
which
Just
is
a big value that you have to
my favorite
throw
so
a bunch
far.
of cards into.
That Halloween Town, I literally had to shut the stream off for a second and grind for like an hour, and then come back and be like, "All right, got the cards I need."
You should see the very last door you have to open.
No, I've
That's the
seen
best
it. I know it's coming, and I'm so happy because while I was grinding
I
for,
was not ready.
you don't even know.
Oh man.
Actually,
I'm
I think I
not
told
ready.
you, but you probably
I
forgot.
think you told me, and I felt something inside me die.
Your soul, maybe.
Like, yeah, my actual soul. Like, I was like, excuse me. I
What was it? Wasn't it like
What?
it's a 99? But is it 399s or is it just 199?
I don't remember. I think it's just one.
yeah.
But there's a 99 door.
Yeah, there's a
I'll
99
be real
door.
with you,
Get 99.
right at the end when I'm like trying to, because I was obviously trying to catch up.
Yeah, so the reason
Um,
why we've been waiting so long is because Vanessa hasn't been playing the fucking game.
Yeah,
as
because
well
as you can
as,
tell by our very lengthy list of reasons why I hate Kingdom Hearts, you can see why.
as well as
but-
our absentee co-host.
Oh, right, we didn't actually mention that yet. Yeah, Arjun's not here.
if you haven't noticed that his eyes are crossed out.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed the giant X over his face, yeah, Arjun's not here because he hasn't gotten to the checkpoint yet. So he's just like, I'll just double down, I'll squirrel away, I'll finish the shit, and I'll be back for the next one.
He's never gonna finish
Dude, he's not finishing it. I believe in him, but I also don't believe him at all.
it.
It's just because, yeah, he's probably like, you know what, I love and respect myself. I don't want to play this game.
He'll be like, I have limited time to play video games now. I want to play like Monster Hunter.
Which is fair. Monster
Yeah.
Hunter is a good game.
I can't
we
blame him
shall-
for that, but also do your homework, Vanessa.
This is why he's also not in school anymore.
uh,
But yeah, I'm
What
not
were we
having
talking
fun.
about?
So for the last little bit, the last few checkpoints, I just been kind of like bypassing them and just going through the doors as fast as I can. I haven't been grinding. So essentially,
Yeah.
I have like no cards left.
do you have any
so-
jokers?
No.
Okay, so this is why I said I was super happy because I was grinding for that level 30 door, and I got 2 Joker cards. And Joker cards are the best. I love Joker cards because their gimmick is they clear any condition.
Oh,
Period.
sick. Oh, I think I got one. and
Period. Did you
I
spend
don't think
it?
I ever got one.
Yeah, I used it on something.
You fucked
Obviously.
up because you're gonna have to grind for that 99 door now, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Man, Kyle, the way you're describing those gesture cards just reminded me of that scene in Pokemon where Brock's talking about jelly donuts, but he's holding a rice ball.
I love jelly donut.
Just like,
Thank you,
just
1990s
his tone of voice.
Funimation. Oh man.
Alright, back on topic.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just a lot to unpack about this game, and the fact that
This game
we're
sucks.
just we're just talking about the gameplay. We haven't even got to the
Yeah.
kind of touched on the story.
Do you want to just?
I'm trying to remember all the shitty points too, but Castle Oblivion has obviously sucked away all my memories.
Castle. So Castle Oblivion is kind of where all of the actual story happens because the gimmick is at some point you get handed a list of cards and they have worlds from Kingdom Hearts 1 on them. And then for each floor of Castle Oblivion, you have to use one of those cards, enter that world from Kingdom Hearts 1, dick around in there for like an hour, then come back out and ascend a floor of Castle Oblivion and then do it all over again.
So,
Yeah.
And then you get a
Correct
cutscene in
me if I'm-
between every floor.
correct me if I'm wrong though. It's like these are all like Sora's memories, but once he entered the castle, he like is quickly forgetting things, right? Because
Yeah. They made the
Nominate.
cards for the worlds out of his memories.
Yeah.
which explains
Oh
why.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the stories are very different.
The
compared
story
to-
is
They're
yeah.
so
Not
different.
only that, but the floors are controlled by cards too. Each world is a card.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Everything's cards,
Everything is
man.
cards and memories. What happened to like
And by the way, I
Keyblades.
remembered a couple things about, just to go back to the gameplay. Premium cards.
oh
Oh
my
Which are
my
bullshit.
god, I
fucking
fucked myself
god.
over with that.
I did the same thing. Go for it. You explain it.
Okay, so basically what a premium card
I actually
is,
meant
is
Vanessa, but okay.
No, it's
Oh.
fine. He's eager.
I'll just quickly describe what
No,
they are, and then
just go
Vanessa
just
can
go
tell
for it.
us
Just
her-
go for it. Just
her
go for
story.
it.
So basically, premium card is all it is. It's a yellow glowing card. It costs less CP,
Yeah, that's good, right?
and yeah, except it doesn't cost, like, the benefit doesn't outweigh the cost.
What are you talking about? It costs less.
Basically-
You always want a premium everything.
Yeah, because when you use the fucking card in battle, it's gone forever. You never get it back. It doesn't come back and recharges.
What? They didn't tell me about this.
Except it did.
Are you telling me that's why when I premiumed my cure card, I could only use it once for an entire fight, and I only had one cure card in my entire inventory, and so boss fights got really fucked up?
Wow, Kyle, are you expressing, like, talking about my personal experiences? Because that's exactly what I did too.
It's almost like the game didn't tell you or warn you or anything. Like,
it's
Yeah.
as if they don't give a shit about you.
like for me,
it's-
what happened is I just got a premium card. I'm like, oh, sick, the cost is lower. I guess it's just a rare version of the card. And then
yeah, no.
I think I went to like the Moogle shop or something, and it's like, hey, do you want a premium cards? Like, you just want to give them premium status? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's premium up my cure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, same. I did the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's a shiny. I did it a lot simplistic at first. I'm like, it's a shiny card. That has to mean a good thing, right? So I did it. And then when I was playing, like, doing bosses, I'm like, where the fuck is my cure card? Hello?
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't get fucked over as badly as you guys, but when I was grinding in that Wonderland to get like the right card, I was like in a room where it would just randomly turn one of your cards premium, and I lost my best attack card to that.
Rip.
See, that's
The
why
premium
it's funny, 'cause
curse.
now I didn't realize this until obviously after, is that because it does like a little roulette thing. So it's technically like,
Yeah.
oh, it's optional. You'll never know which card will be premium, and I'm like, no, you can totally control it. But
Yeah.
if you just press circle, you can just cancel it because
Yeah, I've had those pop up on me too, and I always just leave them.
yeah, I'm like, no, get me out of here. I don't want this.
The really shitty thing is like the amount of CP reduction just isn't worth it. Like it's hardly enough to justify using a premium card instead.
Yeah, especially because you're gonna lose it once you
Once you use it
Yeah.
once.
like it's gone.
Yeah, it's super gone.
Yeah, so it's not really useful considering the whole like, oh, if you use slates, you'll lose your deck. If you do this, you'll lose your deck.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think
why
it's-
would you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be okay if you like made a deck built around using slates, and you just use it to,
Yeah, because you're gonna lose
Like,
them
there's always
anyway,
just-
so you just make it the
Yeah.
first in the slate. But
and you
like,
can add more cards into it. But, other
but
than
you ain't
that,
gonna
it
have
is really
fucking
shitty.
cards, and that guy's
Yeah.
not gonna be dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you know how slates cost 3 cards? You just always use the first card out of the 3 as a premium
Yeah.
to kind of reduce your cost a little bit.
I guess so. That's some like,
I don't know.
Right.
I don't think I still don't think it's worth it. But if anybody finds it useful, that's probably for making builds like that.
yeah, let us know in the comments
Please,
if you personally think that premium cards is a good idea.
please let me know how to make this game not bad.
Impossible.
And that brings another point too. CP. I made a rant about this in my notes, and that's why I remember it. But doesn't it feel like you just don't get enough CP for where you are in the game?
Yeah,
that's
'cause-
really what it felt like for me.
Because when you level up, you have to choose between like dealing more damage, or no, getting HP, getting more CP, or learning a new slate
slate.
once in a while.
I've honestly given up on learning slates because I don't use them.
Slates are good. They're just really hard to like pull off.
Yeah, because as you go on, like boss cards will abuse really high cards, and it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So you want to, logically, you want to stack up some zeros into your deck. Except the 0 cards are the highest CP cost cards of each set,
Because they can
And-
break anything.
and you fucking lose CP, or you get your boss cards. Oh yeah, there's passive cards that you can get after like defeating a boss,
Oh right, yeah. Have you guys used any
and
of
they
those?
cost.
Nope.
I'll be honest, I didn't realize you had to activate them until like I was like at the last boss. So no, I didn't.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I use them. Some of them are pretty good. There's like one, I think it's like the one you get from Hades. It's just like you cannot be card broken for 10 seconds, and so you just go ham.
Yeah, there's some pretty good ones. Especially like the late game ones are pretty good. Like
yeah,
there's
but they
one
cost
that's
a fuck ton.
there's one that's essentially second chance,
Ooh,
and I think there's another one that's essentially Leaf Bracer.
it's not bad. Wait,
Yeah.
does Leaf Bracer, do you mean the card can't be broken, or just that you can't get hit out of it?
I think you can't get hit out of the heel.
No.
I know it's been a while. You guys can confirm when you get to that point.
Nope. I won't remember.
never.
Anyway.
Pass.
Do you guys want to talk about the story a bit, I guess?
Yeah, I think we've
Sure.
made our point about how fucking aggravating. Oh wait. Okay, last thing.
Okay.
Last thing
okay.
about the card system. You don't have friends.
Oh shit!
yeah.
Like in
Right.
Kingdom Hearts 1, you're so used to Donald and Goofy kind of taking the hits for you a lot But this case, you don't have friends at all. Like they're. I
Yeah.
mean, like they're still in there, but they're cards now. So,
And
but
there are cards that
regardless of-
randomly appear during the fight. You don't add them
Yeah.
to your deck.
yeah, they're never added to your deck. But the funny thing is, despite this, so like Donald and Goofy, for whatever reason, like they'll show up in cutscenes and stuff. But it just so happens when they're in battles, they just like fucking get turned into a card and use the
I like
card.
how there's like a little bit of dialogue that addressed that, where it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Why?
Like-
where did it go?
Yeah, they
Like,
get like
kind-
put
like-
into suspended animation.
Yeah, kind of like it's weird, and then like between fights, it's like never talked about. They're like, okay, this is just how we're gonna do things now. Good luck, Sora. And he's like, what the fuck? But despite this, the game still finds ways to make Donald still aggravate and make your life
Oh
miserable.
my god. Oh my god.
Both of you guys got some rants for that. Should we save that when we talk about the bosses, or should we
Yeah,
talk
we'll,
about it?
we'll
for now?
save it for that lightning
Yeah,
bitch.
we'll save it. But yeah, just like that's adds to why this can get a little bit frustrating because you get kind of bodied as you're doing all this, and no one is taking the hits for you. You're just by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
But
keep in
basi-
mind the partner cards that drop out of the sky also have values, and sometimes you just get like a 1.
Yeah,
Like
which is
thanks,
like,
Goofy.
thanks, Donald.
Thanks, homeboy.
Thanks.
Yeah. And so basically, like Donald, he does magic. Goofy, he does like a Beyblade attack. And I gotta say, if you stack most like copies of those cards into slates, it either makes the attack stronger or it does a different kind of move.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, Goofy's Beyblade as a slate is so good. Like if it's level 2 or level 3, it's so good.
I've
just
always
goes to
just
It does
show
so
that
much damage.
Goofy is just like the one. He is like
Goofy's the guy who's good.
he's the MVP of my games.
Yeah,
I've always just used Goofy as the slate where he like throws the dude in the air and Sora slams him down.
yeah.
A good one.
You should use a Beyblade though, like especially if it's level 2, because
Yeah,
it lasts a bit longer and just does a ton of damage. Like it'll take a health bar and a half from a boss if you get a good hit in.
But then I have to wait for Goofy to keep showing up. And I can't trust that guy.
What the
Alright.
fuck?
Gorsh Sama.
Gorsh. That's shady. Right, so I guess
Yeah, so story time. I don't even know where to fucking begin with this fucking game. So this is the introduction of nobodies into the Kingdom Hearts universe.
yeah.
And it's been so long, so I can't fully remember what all of the dialogue was, but I have my notes written down that the nobodies keep talking about other people who lose their hearts, but it doesn't feel like Nomura really knows what that means yet when he was writing it. Like, have you guys noticed that? Because a nobody is the body that remains behind after the heart leaves because they get turned into a heartless or some shit. But I don't think that Nomura knew that when he was writing these characters, because they keep talking
For
about
some
like
reason-
not having a heart or something.
For some reason, I thought a nobody was basically the heart that left, so it doesn't have a body,
No,
and then
that's
the body
a
without the heart
heartless.
is.
Because that
Yeah,
alright.
makes fucking sense.
So you're saying that
Alright.
no. Now that we kind of talked about that, because I felt like I had a really good idea. Because, yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, like nobodies are just like the thing left behind. Like, so they're kind of like zombies, because they're just
I mean, basically.
they're essentially the corpses.
Yeah, but no, the heartless are the hearts with no body, and the nobodies are the bodies with no heart.
All right.
And
Yeah.
what that gets is a whole lot of whole lot of edge just edge everywhere.
Well, when you pretend to have no emotions, all that's
Gotta
left
wear
is the
that
edge.
Organization 13 hoodie.
Yeah, you gotta
gotta-
whip on the black hoodie.
You gotta fake it till you make it.
Oh god, I hate how they've made that black hood coat like the most important thing in Kingdom Hearts. The entire story. Like probably the most important characters to ever exist have that coat. All of them.
True.
So-
No, actually, you're right. It's like,
Like
yo,
all of
this-
them. Like characters you guys don't even know about because I watched the stupid video on Kingdom Hearts Unchained Kai back cover.
Oh god.
There's characters at the very beginning of this timeline that have that fucking coat.
All right.
It's like Nomura's ultimate like
They keep
place-
making it more
It's his
important.
ultimate placeholder. he'll put the shadowed hooded figure in it, and then he'll figure out fucking eventually who this person is. And
Yeah,
obviously, he clearly purposely doesn't give them a voice actor because he even doesn't know who the fuck this person is.
yeah. It's Final Remix all over again. Like, we're literally gonna put cutscenes in this game that don't have voice acting for the people talking, even though other characters in the same scene do.
Yeah, because it's creepy and foreboding, and it's like, oh, what does that mean?
Who
It means
could that
Nomura
be?
doesn't know who this is yet.
He doesn't have to commit to a voice actor in case it turns out that's not the character he wants.
Yeah, until he finds a better plot hole, or like, oh, this would be so much of a better twist, and you're like, okay.
Like this game is as bad as Final Fantasy 14, where like the only way they know how to make mystery is to not show you a character's face. That's the only way they know how to create intrigue in their story.
Yeah.
Like who could it fucking be? Oh, it's Axel. It's just Axel. Was it Axel? It was Axel. Shit, it was Larxene this time. What a fucking surprise.
A fucking twist. Yeah.
Okay, so run it back. Sora, he enters Castle Oblivion. Everyone starts forgetting shit. You meet a dude in a black hoodie. You can't see his face. He tests you. He takes you to Traverse Town. Teaches you how to use the cards or whatever. And then surprise,
my
it was
God.
Axel.
Freaking
All-
take
all,
takes your friends and puts them into cards. Yeah.
all of that dialogue in Traverse Town was cringe.
Oh yeah, like when you're in Traverse Town, you're talking to Leon because you're in Sora's memories. So for some reason he made a world where Leon and Aerith and all them don't remember Sora, but they feel like they remember Sora. So they're like, "Why do I know your name, Sora? I've never met you before." And Sora's like, "Hey, Leon, how's it going, dude? Why are
we
you
must
here?"
be good friends.
Yeah, we
This
must have been
friendship is
good.
magic.
We must have been good friends. I can feel it, even though I don't know you.
I feel it in my heart. And it doesn't help
Oh
the
my
super
God.
exaggerated, like, what's the animation that they do on the characters? Like, very exaggerated, like, head moving, shoulder swaying. And it's just, I feel like that adds to how fucking corny the dialogue is, because they're, like, putting their whole heart and soul into it. They're like, we're friends, Sora, even though I don't remember you. Like, shit. Okay.
And it just gets even worse after the checkpoint too. Like just your next boss encounter. That's what I'll hint it as.
I think it's just also really funny because, like, obviously, Sora is clearly losing his memories, but apparently that's a good thing, says Axel. He's like, you need to forget things to remember things. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh yeah, because he's basically like saying like all those memories are like preventing him from like finding his
Remembering.
true memories.
He
which are inside
forgot
his
what
heart or
he
something.
forgot, dude.
Which is nominee. Yeah.
Yeah.
He forgot what he
And
forgot.
And it's honestly just so fucking stupid.
It's so stupid. It's Nomura writing in fucking circles because he didn't know what he wanted to do yet, and then he was just making a stopgap until Kingdom Hearts 2.
But yeah,
What a
you go through
fucking-
Traverse Town, and then you fight the guard armor again.
Yeah, but with the original colors, not the final mix colors, so I was happy about that.
I honestly like shed a tear when I saw him because I got really scared because I just remember at Kingdom Hearts 1 I had so much trouble with him, but then I forgot that
Yeah.
card system was a thing, so for some reason he was just really easy.
Yeah, he was a bitch.
I was kind of thinking, I'm like, oh shit, it was kind of hard in Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't have my allies to take any hits from me, and it's a fucking card battle system.
Yeah. And then so
But it worked out okay.
Yeah, and then you just cleared it and you're like, wait, what happened? And they're like, wow, you're a natural at this card game. You're like, shut the hell up. No, I'm not.
And then you go into the next room, which is back into Castle Oblivion,
Yeah.
and then the hooded figure's there, and then Axel rolls in and he's like, yo, let me take care of this.
Yeah, and then you're like, well, time to heat it up. My name's Axel, got it memorized. And so you fight against Axel. And he's actually kind of fun to fight. All the humanoid
Okay.
enemies I enjoy fighting because they're
I'll be
subject to the
real,
same rules
just
as you.
because, again, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 first, and so I know who Axel is. And yeah, I agree. Like, as cringy as it is, I actually really like Axel. His character design and his weapons
Got
and the
it
way he
memorized.
fights is really fun. It's really fun. Not with the card system. I fucking hate that shit. That's oh god.
Every single
Um,
time you say Axel's name, though, I just want to shout the thing that happens at the end of one of the other games, but I don't want to spoil it for
No,
Kobe.
you shut the hell up.
We gotta wait, man.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But you shut the hell up.
What? You don't like that
No.
thing? You don't like that?
No.
That happens?
No. No.
No? Really?
No. No.
Really?
No. No. I don't. But,
Man, I gotta say though, when I was fighting Axel, I was still a complete noob, scrub, and I didn't realize like he had one attack that he couldn't avoid, and I didn't realize he had to cancel it with a
The firewall?
card first, so I just
Yeah.
kept tanking the hit.
Yeah, that's me.
I kept trying to roll through it.
Fighting Axel was funny for me because I started Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and then right as I finished like the first area, that's when I stopped playing for like fucking 4 months. So I come back to the game and I'm like, okay, this should be easy. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Why I'm getting my ass beat? And that's when I also it feels bad. That's when I premiumed my cure card. So I was definitely like, I don't know
Feels bad.
what I'm doing wrong.
Feels
I-
bad.
It took a long while, but I did eventually beat Axel, and I was like, okay, let's just grind through the rest of this game now.
Yeah. So anyway, so you finish Travis Ryan, you fight Axel. I think this is where the thing happens that continuously confounds me to this day. I don't know what the fuck. So everyone starts forgetting things, and so they have the bright idea, and this is actually a good idea. Hey, Jiminy writes everything down. Why don't we just look in the journal? And then the fucking power of forgetting makes the journal blank.
Yeah.
I kind of have a theory.
Excuse me?
They
I kind of
retconned it.
have a theory, but I don't think it would be good to mention it yet because of spoilers. But
All right. We'll save that one.
we can let's revisit it in the next podcast.
All right, you'll have to remind me because I will forget.
Yeah, because yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so somehow by essentially saying, no, Jiminy, like, that's a smart idea. We're gonna get rid of that idea by just essentially deleting his entire life's work.
Yeah.
for the sake of darkness and memories.
At least
That
credit
actually-
to the writers for having that.
That brings
Yeah.
up another thing, actually. Why the fuck is Jiminy there?
What?
Why is he ever there?
He's
okay?
chronicling the adventure.
He's been with you the whole time.
Shut
That time
up.
we
Yeah,
were
I know,
fighting
but it's
Ansem
just-
in space, he was there.
Yeah.
I know, but man, Jiminy just got sucked into some real shit.
He was just trying to help this kid learn right from wrong, and now he's on a fucking space adventure.
Yeah, actually, he just wanted to help a fucking puppet boy develop a conscience. But that's not what he signed up for today.
But like, what the hell happens to him in battle? Does he turn into a card too?
He like hides in Sora's hoodie, man. He just like
Yeah.
closes his eyes and counts to 10.
Prays for it to be over.
He's trying to tell Sora what cards to use.
He's like, yeah, he's your conscious.
You're actually playing as Jiminy, controlling Sora, telling Sora what to do.
It's like Ratatouille.
Wasn't there like trailer footage of Kingdom Hearts 3 of Ratatouille, of Remy controlling Sora's head?
Yeah,
can't
actually,
remember. Yeah.
there
Yeah.
is, actually. I totally forgot about that.
Oh my god, that game's gonna
too
be
good.
weird, dude.
This game is gonna be like too wild for me.
It's too good.
Oh god.
Okay, well, back to Chain of Memories for a sec. I kind of just wanna. Nothing fucking happens until like you're done the set of worlds, so we're just gonna put all the worlds
Yeah, pretty
together.
much.
Like, here's the thing about all the worlds together. None of the stories are right.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
goes to show that Sora's memory is absolute shit. He doesn't
He-
remember any of the worlds he visited.
He's like the ultimate trash bag. He's like, that's how it went. Yeah, I met Donald. You and me met at like the battle opera, right? And Donald's like, bro, we've been together forever. How do you not remember this? Or the anniversary of our friendship and our meeting? And Sora's like, yeah.
He clearly dealt with just so many blows to the head, he just doesn't remember the sequence of events, like, at all.
He doesn't even remember the most important person that he promised not to forget.
Nominate.
What a fucking shit show. Is there any world in particular you want to talk about?
I think the only this
They're
okay.
all shit.
Yeah, they're all shit.
The only world that they did good, and this proves that this is the best world, is just Olympus Coliseum. That's it.
Yeah.
Olympus Coliseum is actually an upgrade from the original.
Yeah, actually, I was like, that's the only story. I'm like, you know what? I dig this one a lot more. It was cool.
Yeah,
There's 2 bosses.
Cause what they did is they made Sora compete in the games. Like actually, there's like a foot race. The games. Come on. But yeah, so he's theoretically participating in an actual foot race against Cloud and Hercules. It's not just, oh hey, a tournament, yay!
Oh, I got close.
Derp derp, it's not a real world, derp derp. And this is something they fixed in literally every other Kingdom Hearts game, so you know, there's that at least. Olympus Coliseum isn't just a fucking tournament mode. But yeah, so like that's the good one. You get to fight Cloud. Cloud's cool. Then you get his summon card, and the Cloud card by itself is shit. But people keep telling me that 2 Clouds together or 3 Clouds in a slate is fantastic. So I'm gonna have to test that out.
Yeah, I think 3 does Omni Slash or something, but I never ended up getting 3 Cloud cards. So
The level 1 Cloud summon is like he just stands there and does like a triple slash and he misses everything because he has no range.
Yep.
2 Clouds is better than 1.
2 heads is better than none.
Crowd. Anyway.
Crowd-san. That's good.
Crowd-san. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so again, just that's the only thing that they just further drove home, that Olympus is the best world.
Yep. They did a straight up upgrade Monstro too, because it's not a maze anymore, because it can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that one is weird because they put the prison cage like halfway through the world instead of like at the end of it, like all the other bosses.
Again, he clearly didn't remember the sequence of events because he's like, when did we fight that? I don't remember.
Yeah.
That boss was a pain in the ass too.
Yeah, prison cage was hard in this one. Like I remember when we talked about it for Kingdom Hearts 1, I said I just kind of walked through a prison cage, but this guy was a fucker.
Yeah, it was definitely like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's
One-
also that's something we forgot to talk about. When you're in a boss fight, these special Mickey cards drop out of the sky that like do something.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like
They're
event triggers.
They're gimmick cards or something, yeah. And
Yeah.
for Monstro, it's like it makes a platform out of the poison arena, I think.
Yeah, what the fuck? They like definitely thought out this fight for him a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this game.
I had
had
trouble with
cool
Hades
ideas.
too.
Hades, I didn't like the fight wasn't that bad, but I got stuck on the sides of the arena more often. Also, you can't like reflect the fireballs he chucks at you anymore because you don't have block. You only have dodge.
Yeah, I missed that. I was like, fuck, this is annoying.
So you have to break
there's
them.
There's no teching either.
Yeah, there's none of that shit. All that shit's gone. Fuck that shit. That shit's garbage. This ain't no fucking action RPG, you fucking fancy pants motherfucker. Phantasy Star Online 3 CARD. Read about it. Good ass game. No, it's not. We learned all about how to make games from Phantasy Star 3 online. Online episode 3. Sorry, episode 3. The fuck is the name of that thing? Hold up, 1 second.
Jesus Christ.
Fantasy Star.
He's halting his own podcast. about Kingdom
episode
Hearts.
3.
Find a title of a video game.
Fantasy
that
Star Online Episode 3 CARD. This is spelt out like C period A period R period D period Revolution. Does card mean
Cool.
anything?
I don't know.
It's an acronym for Compressed Alternate Reality Data. That goes along with Kingdom Hearts surprisingly well. If you've played Kingdom Hearts 2, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or even Recoded. I love that they like retconned Recoded to be canon and important to Kingdom Hearts. Do you know the plot to
Oh, yeah.
Recoded, Coben?
No, but we will be playing it soon enough, I'm sure.
It's like a cutscene compilation or something. We don't have to play it, thank God. It used to be a phone game.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, any other towns you want to talk about before I talk
Bosses,
about?
we could talk about bosses. What bosses did you guys
Yeah.
have trouble with?
trouble with. Like, I think I had died against them a couple times, but I wouldn't say any of them were like super hard. Trickmaster was fucked up because I couldn't reach him, and also I only had the one cure, if I remember right.
Yeah, that was me. That was me too.
And also,
Trickmaster really sucked too because he abused high cards.
yeah, he was the first world
was
I
the
went to,
real culprit
Wonderland,
for that
and
shit.
he like every card he used was 6+. And I'm like, bro, I got like 1/5.
It was
He
also
was
weird
very
'cause
often dropping 8s.
every time he would use a low cost card, I'd be like, okay, like I'm gonna use a low cost. He's like, psych, back to 8. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
immediately like would fucking slap me into oblivion and I die.
Or-
Like,
Eat shit.
yeah, actually.
At least what's his face was easy. Oogie Boogie. That was pretty easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oogie
Oogie
Boogie was easy. I didn't really
What
like
else was there?
get what they were trying to do with him.
It was Aladdin.
Yeah,
Jafar, yeah.
Jafar. Jafar was again easy as
Yeah.
shit.
Cloud, Hades.
Okay, Monstro.
Hades was kind of hard. I remember having more trouble
you
with
guys
him in
notice-
the original GBA version, though.
Do you guys notice that there's no Tarzan world in this game?
Yeah, because fuck
Thank-
Tarzan.
what happened with that?
Fuck you,
Well,
Clayton.
Just,
They lost
like,
the rights to use it again.
lost the
Probably,
license
that's probably what
somehow.
happened. But it's like, what happened is Sora, like, he made friends with Tarzan, taught Tarzan the meaning of the word friend, and then immediately forgot about Tarzan.
Yeah.
There's not a
Clearly.
fucking shred of memory data in that guy's brain of Tarzan.
Rip.
Like,
No
top
hits
10
can either.
anime betrayals.
Because that's when he was still really like focused on like Riku and Sora. He's like, I don't need them. I don't need this fucking monkey man bitch. Again,
He's a savage.
yeah, this game just portrays that Sora's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah,
Um,
no. Besides, like, yeah, the only fights I really struggled with were like the ones in the Castle Oblivion. But we're gonna talk about that anyway. So
Yeah.
the
That's
really
true.
random ones were just like, eh. Okay, no, actually, one fight it wasn't even a boss fight that I struggled with because I was still trying to figure out the. It's this whole like, I just have so many fingers and the shuffling and all that stuff. It was actually the card fighting the card knights in Alice in Wonderland.
That one was pretty hard,
I was
actually.
having
I
a lot
don't
of trouble
remember.
because it's proud mode and they fucking chunk
Yeah.
the shit out of you. And this is at the point you still
Yeah.
have really shitty cards. So
It doesn't have to be that way.
I just,
I think we all
I had
did
more
Wonderland
trouble with
first,
that
right?
part than fighting Trickmaster.
Yeah.
yeah, because I just didn't have enough cards and I'm trying to reload and I'm trying to just, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, no one's saying that this game isn't shit,
Yeah.
no matter what you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to talk about Halloween Town for a second, because that shit got fucking spooky on me. You guys,
Alright.
have you guys
Yeah?
watched the stream that I did for that one?
No.
Okay. Do you guys know the Bottomless Darkness card?
Yeah.
It's a map card. Yeah. Have you used it?
No.
No.
I always use it on rooms that I know. I purposely use it on rooms that I will unlock to create a cutscene.
This fucking card, man. Okay, so I got this card. It's a brand new card to the version, the remake version. It wasn't in the GBA one. What it does is it makes a room that's entirely black. Entirely black.
Oh, okay.
And it's flat. And the only thing in that room are shadows spawning out of the ground. So the only thing you see from one door to the other, and you don't know where that door is because it could be anywhere, is just fucking spooky ass fucking glowing lights rising out of the darkness. And there's
Yeah.
there's like tens of them, dude. There's so many. It's
Yeah.
the-
It's nightmare fuel.
It's like I actually got or started to have an anxiety attack when I went into that room for the first time. Like I could feel my fucking heart like palpating. I'm just like kunk, 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 kunk. I'm like and I'm not prone to anxiety at all. And I'm not even like I don't have a problem with dark rooms and shit. Like you guys know me, I walk around at night all the fucking time in Surrey. Like it's fine. Like if someone wants to come at me with a knife, I'll be like, "What's up, bro? You Halloween
Yeah, but
today?"
you're also a black belt now.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's that too. But like, I'm fine in darkness, in like dark spaces. I don't like horror movies or whatever, because I don't like being scared, because that's just I don't find that fun. or enjoyable. But like, I can deal with it if I'm watching it. I don't get anxiety or anything. This room though, like fuck that shit. And I had to, oh my god, I had to grind this room like 5 times in order to get the cards I needed for the 30 door in Halloween Town. Because
Yikes.
the
Rip.
other thing is that there's just so many heartless in those rooms compared to every other room, because that's what it's for.
Yeah.
But god damn it, man. You should use that card sometime. It's a trip.
I think I'll pass, but
Ugh. Man,
I was,
I hate that room.
I was deliberately avoiding it because it's nightmare fuel.
yeah, I just read the description. I'm like, okay, what's this card do? Spawn endless amount of darkness, like heartlesses. Okay, thank you, but I'm okay.
I
Yeah,
literally,
spawn.
when I was
Spawn
grinding
what
for this room, from this room, I'd literally stand next to the door so I could leave if I needed to.
Just bail.
Like, I would just stand there and wait for the shadows to come to me.
Yikes.
Oh my god. And the best thing about the card is, like, the first time you see her, like, the fuck is this? Because the card is also just pure black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just black with a number on it to tell you the value. And so you want to use it and find out.
No.
It was a bad idea.
You can
Yeah.
also read the
Yeah.
descriptions.
Just read the description, dude.
I hate that room.
Come and I are like, I don't know why you're surprised. It lays in the description of what it does.
I read it, dude, but like,
literally
it's
says right
fucked
there what
up,
it
man.
does.
It's fucked up.
This is Kyle trying to prove something because he's like, I ain't no bitch. He's like, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch.
Like, actually though, I'm such a bitch because this fucking like PS2 game spooks me out more than like I don't know,
Actual
Nightmare
dangers
on
to your
Elm Street or
life.
something. I don't know. Shutter Island. Man, that's a movie from a long time ago, huh? Hey guys,
Yeah.
we're old.
Yeah. I'm fucking complaining about a game made in like what 2000.
Oh man, okay, so I listened to this podcast called Deep Listens, and it's like a video game book club, and they started off their Dead Space podcast they did recently by saying, "Oh yeah, a game that came out a decade ago, Dead Space."
Oh jeez.
Oh yikes.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? That game came out when I was in like grade 10, dude.
Oh yikes. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Halo 3. That was like 11 years ago.
Don't. That game came out in 07, I think.
And we played it so much.
Oh yeah.
That was more than 10 years ago.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Bottomless darkness, dude.
You're in it. You're living it.
Yeah, time is a horrible monster, but not as bad as that room.
Not as bad as Chain of Memories.
Nothing is as bad as Chain of Memories.
I don't know. I imagine there's shittier spin-offs.
Chain of Memories, nope. There's not.
Alright.
Chain of Memories. I mean, but look what it's doing. It's making us remember.
Actually, you know what? No, Recoded is probably worse, actually.
I mean, if the company itself that made it is like, this is pretty bad. Let's just make cutscenes out of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's
I mean,
pretty
Days
awful.
got, or 358 over 2 days was a cutscene compilation too.
Because they know how shitty it was, I guess.
No, that game was alright.
I'm kidding. I never even played it, so who am I to
That
judge?
one was cool. You played as organization members.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can play as any of them.
Yeah.
It was pretty alright.
I could. Is nominate an option?
No. No. You know what? Nominee's not a thing after this game.
Nominate.
what were we talking about before?
Bottomless
speaking of
darkness.
nominate, oh yeah, 'cause you wanted to touch about your very traumatizing experience with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, from one traumatizing experience to another. Coben, what happens after you're done this set of worlds?
See,
okay.
see, for me, my traumatic moment started with the first point in time where I had to grind a whole bunch of resynthesized rooms because my last world before this one was Wonderland, and that stupid fucking door is like, you need a green 6 and you need a blue 7 or whatever.
You need to repeat
so
this
I-
world over and over like it's endless 8 until you get this card.
So I spent a couple hours
Yikes.
just getting those cards. But yeah, you go back into Castle Oblivion, and fucking Larxene shows up. Some psycho bitch with some really retarded looking hair.
It's alright.
Like her hair like literally looks like a shadow from a Heartless Shadow.
I mean, the two little pieces of hair, the strands of hair, are weird, but like it's alright. It's slicked back. She's like a 1980s greaser. Wait, 60s, 80s.
Yikes.
Yeah, but the antennae is what
30s?
makes it bizarre.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of weird, but it's
It's
alright.
because she's trying to show off she represents lightning. She's thunder.
Yeah, they should just give her
'Cause that's
Heimerdinger's
why
hair or
it's
something.
buzz. I love buzz.
That's sexy.
But anyways, you fight her, and I had a lot of trouble fighting her.
Yeah, you
But so much.
I still remember. You're like this fucking bitch. Oh, dropped my phone.
Yeah, it was really bad. I just couldn't keep up with her. She kept casting high cards to cancel mine out.
Yeah,
Kept
Yeah,
casting
no.
zeros.
and then
I
go ahead.
And I
had
get
a
fucked
moment.
over by her slates.
Yeah,
Yeah, same. I totally forgot. I don't know why, because I was just like, again, I fell back into my Kingdom Hearts 1 habit of just smash
smash. it.
X to win,
Yeah.
which was obviously not working. And then obviously I forgot a key point to get through fucking Chain of Memories is that canceling other like bosses' cards with your high cost cards like is so helpful, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, why can't I? So essentially, every time she did her slays, I would just take the damage to the face and like everything else. I'm like, okay, I'm
Jesus
just gonna
Christ,
cure
man.
through this.
How did you even
Yes.
win?
Took me a while. Clearly, it took me a while. I did it, but
This is the fight where Coben sung to the praises to me about Sonic Blade.
Yeah, so basically what I did is I looked up the guide to how to beat this fucking fight. They recommended Sonic Blade, so I was like level 20, so I literally grinded 7 levels to unlock Sonic Blade.
Jesus Christ.
In Wonderland, again.
Oh yeah, that's the
Still
other
in
thing about
PvE.
this game we forgot to mention. Once you leave a floor, the entire world resets. So if you want to go back to a
Yeah.
different world for some reason, fuck you, do it again.
Yeah. So at least you're connected to the next floor. But
Yeah.
fuck, man, I didn't even get any cure cards out of all that. But I just grinded until I got Sonic Blade, and then
Right.
I built my deck around constantly using Sonic Blade. So I arranged all my cards so each one would be Sonic Blade, and even the cards that get used up, the remaining ones would still make Sonic Blade. And I just spammed it on her, and I kicked her ass. I called that deck the Boss Killer deck
Nice.
because I pretty much used it for the rest of the game.
Demon Slayer.
It's a pretty
Larxene
good
Slayer.
deck. I recommend making a build around Sonic Blade.
I didn't have a Sonic
Pretty
Blade
good.
when
It's
I
your, it's
did
your
this
salt
one.
deck.
Yeah, pretty much.
As I recall it, I just kind of like walked through Larxene. Like I might have died once, I don't remember, but I remember just being like, that wasn't so bad because I was on stream and I was like super hyped. I was gonna shit on you later for dying so much.
Wow.
Yeah. But like, yeah, because I remembered like, oh, just cast zeros, it'll be fine. And but Donald though, Donald was a teammate. Donald had my back.
So,
Donald fucking healed Larxene like 5 times.
yeah, that's what the game does to, ensure that your experience is still, you still hate Donald Duck at the end of the game, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Donald Cuck.
It was so rude because yeah, I had some fights too. While I'm struggling and mashing X as like hard as I could, I'm like, okay. I think one time I was actually really close to beating her. So I cast Donald. I'm like, hey, please, because he does a move. Obviously, he does variations. Well,
Yeah,
sometimes he'll just
he
do
randomly
offensive
selects
attacks,
spells.
or he'll randomly do like he'll cure you twice, and I'm like, fuck, please cure me. He cures me. I'm like, yes, and he's like, and then he thunders Larxene. I'm like, what? He's like, here for you and cure for you.
Just to make it
Goodbye! I'm like,
even, man. Have a nice
Yeah.
fight.
And
Later.
I was pissed because then right after that she just fucking like did her slay and I died. I was like,
Oh, Donald's a fuck ass.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I recorded my playthrough because I've had moments where I accidentally included Donald in a slate, and I just yell "fuck" at the realization. And just, please don't cast the wrong thing. Please don't cast. Fuck! He healed him.
No trust. Is it actually better? Isn't it actually better that he just stays in the card? Because you can at least avoid it if you
Yeah.
try. You're like, no,
I
Donald.
wish you could like get rid of cards.
Yeah.
He's like,
You can sell
"Donald,
cards
slow,
to
let
the
me
Moogle,
help
I
you."
think. Oh, you mean in a fight? Because Donald's, yeah, never mind. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
in a fight.
I would also like to remove him from the game sometimes, but
I mean all the time.
apparently he's essential. So
He doesn't do anything.
he really doesn't. He just picks fights with everyone, which is like, I'll give you props for that. But like, what else do you do?
Donald be with us forever. Donald
No.
never leave.
No. No.
Anyways, with the Larxene fight out of the way, it unlocks Thunder cards because they've been locked to you away this entire time until you beat Larxene, because that's apparently how that works. But then
That
also
whole cutscene was pretty cringe too.
I don't remember. Describe it for me.
She shows up. She's like hinting at Sora to remember Naminé.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a bad. Guess what? I'm a bad guy." And starts hitting you, and Sora just gets so mad. He's like, "You fucking bitch! I gotta save Naminé." And then she disappears, and he just runs and like in a fit of rage. He's just swinging his keyblade everywhere. He's like, "Ah! I got to protect Naminé."
He's literally having a temper
It sounds
tantrum.
so stupid.
Yeah, Donald's like, "Sora, just chill out, bro."
Why?
Or was it Goofy? It might have been Goofy, and then Donald's like, "I don't know. He just remembered his friend. I'd be mad too."
I'm
Oh, man,
pissed as shit too.
As you're saying this, I can like see the cutscene happening again in my brain,
Yeah.
and I'm just so excited all over again. That did also make me remember another cutscene that we skipped over. I forget what floor exactly it plays, but it's a conversation between Axel and Larxene as they trade off.
Oh yeah, like the whole reason.
Yeah, so what's happening is a bunch of the people from the organization that are in Castle Oblivion, they're staging a coup. To what end? Don't know. They just want to overthrow whatever the fuck. It's not very
'Cause-
clear yet.
Because apparently, was it Xehanort doesn't rule darkness the way they want to rule darkness.
I
It's
don't
a very tall.
fucking know.
They want. I don't know what they want. to
Look,
be
man.
honest.
Organization 13 is a problematic thing just in general for Kingdom Hearts' story, but they didn't even know what Organization 13 was yet, so like it's just. Can we just pretend Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories isn't canon?
No, it's canon.
God damn
It's in the opening.
It is
cutscene.
canon.
it. Anyway,
It's in the
the
opening
the point.
The characters come back in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Try to explain that one away.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
There's an explanation for it.
Oh cutscene.
Yep. No. There's.
Can't wait to find out what
Don't
it is
worry.
when I play the game.
Don't worry.
Can't wait to get. Can't wait to get fucking confused as shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's great.
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
so it showed at the end of it, because apparently Larxene was like, "Oh yeah, like that was fight, haha." After you beat her, and then some fucking old ass motherfucking dude comes in. He's like, "Oh, I'm a scientist."
Herder.
oh
And then
right,
he
yeah,
takes out like a Riku.
yeah, Repla Riku.
He takes a Riku out of his little pocket.
Okay. Fucking Repliku though, man. Oh my god.
We'll
Like, what
talk
the
more about
fuck is-
him next time.
Yeah, like what the fuck is Nomura? Why is he coming up with this
Don't
shit?
even fucking worry about it, dude. Have you finished Riku's story yet?
No, I haven't
No, not
started.
yet.
Well, not you. I know Coben's ahead. He's already finished Sora's story.
Yeah, no, I haven't. gotten to
I
that
got
part yet.
stuck on a boss because this boss is bullshit. If he hits you, he stuns you. You can't get out of the stun, and he just kills you.
Nice.
It's so bullshit.
Okay, well, you know. Anyways, the reason why I bring up that Axel versus Larxene cutscene is because Larxene's like, "Yo, keep it quiet, man. That we're trying to like overthrow the organization." And Axel's like, "You should have done the same." Plot twist: Axel's a triple agent. Guys,
say-
Axel's a triple agent.
Oh, I was like, did you say Axel times Marluxia? I'm like, are you inserting shitty ships into this?
This is my ship, and I'm
Did I-
standing
did I
proudly
hear
on the
that
bow.
right?
Marluxia's pretty fabulous, though.
Yeah,
He is.
he's
I really hate to admit it, but I also really like his aesthetic.
he was my first instance, I think, of not realizing that character was a man the entire time.
Uh,
I mean, I get it.
Like, it's cool, dude, but like also like you look like a woman. Like, dude looks like a lady.
And his name too.
Yeah, I mean it does. It's pretty androgynous. It doesn't know favors.
you know what? That's fine. But it's just
I like-
like
Let him live his
I-
life.
just let him
I
live
like
his,
how-
his nobody life, right?
I like how organization like nobody's their names. It's just like their original body's name, but with an X added to it.
Yeah, and
And
there's a
rearranged.
reason for that.
Wait, is it actually?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, all their names are anagrams.
Oh my fucking god.
Like Roxas, it's
Yep.
Sora X.
Oh my
They,
god.
all of them are like that.
I-
I have distinct memories of being on the Kingdom Hearts 2 forums back before that game, or after that game launched, and people like trying to predict what the organization's actual names were.
Fucking
For
leave.
fuck's sake.
This is like the bad part because you think of like Kojima and like his hardcore like Metal Gear Solid fans, and they're like, or Death Stranding, you know, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's cool because that's like some fucking next level shit. And you have these fuckers on Reddit being like, "What if we take the name Adam and then add an X to it? What name would that create?" Shut the fuck up. I can already imagine people making fucking their shitty OCs like
Yeah.
using that naming scheme, and I'm like, God, I'm so mad.
And the best part is, like, the actual names of the organization members are terrible. Like, they're clearly, Nomura didn't think about this in the correct direction, which was give them names and then anagramize
And then-
them.
Yeah.
No, he
no.
started with the anagram and then had to make a name out of it.
Oh God. it's
So
the
like,
worst.
okay, I don't know if you know his character yet, Coben. I don't think he's in Chain of Memories, but Syx, the blue-haired dude with the sword.
Yeah, he's in Chain Memories.
Is he?
He's
Okay, I
in
forget.
Riku's
Anyways,
story.
yeah. His name is Issa.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Yeah. There's a couple like other ones, but I don't remember them now, and I'm not gonna go look them up because
Oh
this
my
podcast
god, that actually
is
reminded
long
me
enough.
of something amazing.
Okay,
in
you started
Riku's
talking,
story
so I'm
that-
gonna go look them up.
Yeah, something amazing in Riku's story that I can't wait for you guys to run into because it'll be amazing.
Yeah, it'll be great. Okay, all right. Let's go with Lexaeus. Coben, you know Lexaeus, right?
I think that's the other guy that's with. I think that's a bus I'm stuck on right now.
Oh wait, hold on. This page doesn't actually give me the names. Well, oh well.
I mean, Zemnis is Ansem X.
Oh yeah, there's yeah, I mean, yeah, there's that. There's
Oh,
Zaldin.
you're right.
Zaldin's name is Dylan, so at least that one works. Evan. What is Larxine's actual name? I need to know this.
I'm like low key terrified to know what Larxine's original looked like.
Oh god, they look exactly the same.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's the same body. Okay.
Nice.
What the fuck? I'm on the Kingdom Hearts wiki page, like the Wikia, and Organization 13 page, and they're not giving me the names, dude.
It's supposed to be a mystery. Spoiler free.
Uh,
You're not even supposed to know that. That their names are anagrams.
oh, okay. There's Lexaeus' name. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's Aeleus. Alias.
All right.
Sure.
Zexion is Yenzo. anyways, this fucking Chain of Memories is stupid as fuck.
It's a struggle. But you know what? We're gonna have to just like power through this because we still have Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yep. Okay.
And
so
then
let's
the
count
other
it.
spin-offs.
Let's count
And
it
then
down.
2.8.
2.8. It's only like 3 hours long.
Oh, that's good.
It's not long. Okay. So wait, let's think about this before we sign up. We got KH2. We've
Mhm.
got I'm
Which
just
I
counting the
actually can't wait
games
to
here
finally
because
fucking play.
I'm just counting the games here because the cutscene combinations that takes like a night to watch and then do the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kingdom Hearts 2,
Actually,
Birth by Sleep.
oh no, I was just saying I'm actually excited to play Kingdom Hearts 2 again too.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Coben will be able to play for the first time. It's great. It's been like 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to play it.
This is what he signed up for the Death March for.
Kingdom Hearts
Yeah,
2,
like
Birth
getting
by
stuck
Sleep.
on Chain of Memories and never playing 2.
That's the
I
real.
didn't
That's the
care.
real
I just wanted
torturous
to go
thing
ahead and
about you,
start
Vanessa.
2.
Is you've been holding Coleman back from seeing like the good games.
Yeah.
Okay, to
I've
be
been wanting to
fair,
play it
Kingdom
for a
Hearts 2
while.
isn't even that much of an improvement of a game, so...
Final Mix looks alright. I watched some speedruns of it. It looks like it's actually a cool game.
Oh, okay, sure.
Like, I mean, it's still Kingdom Hearts 2, but like the gameplay, like it actually looks like it got improved a lot.
I'm just like getting flashback memories of all these stupid worlds that I'm not looking forward to visiting again. I'm like, oh yeah,
Koba, do you
yeah.
know the world list in Kingdom Hearts 2?
it looks good. No,
Vaguely, yes.
Okay.
I've seen it before. I've seen
Fucking
it before. I don't remember it.
Pirates of the Caribbean, bro. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me. I was talking to a friend who also played the Kingdom Hearts, and I was like talking to him about 3, and he's like, "Just as long as there isn't another Pirates of the Caribbean," and I just like made a shit-eating grin.
Oh no, they don't know.
They don't know? Have they not watched
Yeah.
any of the trailers?
I guess not. Well, I told him. He's like, "Ah, god damn it."
Oh, that's.
But it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
I'm sorry.
But anyways, yeah, the list of games we gotta play.
Okay, so
Two.
we got
Birth
2
by Sleep.
left, and then Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop
Is
Distance.
Recoded also in there? Or is that the
Recoded.
cuts?
Recoded as cutscenes.
Oh,
358
that's also
over 2 days.
That's
is
also in the
cutscenes.
final. That's also in the collection, right?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Then 358 over 2 days is cutscenes, and then we got Dream Drop Distance is a game, and then Birth by Sleep is a game, and then Unchained Kai is cutscenes, and then we have 0.8. So it's not too bad.
What's up?
We have 0.8 after that.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not
Final
too bad.
chapter prologue.
It's not too bad, but I do think that we're gonna have to skip one of the games because we're not gonna finish it in time for 3 to come out. So we'd have to
I'm
come
not
back
even
to
sure
it
if I'll
after,
be.
or you'd
I'm
have
not
to
even
play
sure
it
if
on your own.
I'll afford 3 when it comes out.
I'll pay
We're all
for it if I have to.
sweeping. We're all
Getting
just
back after.
weeping, just like all that struggle.
I'm gonna say that we have to cut out Birth by Sleep first.
No, we should play them all.
I mean, we have to play them all, but I'm saying if it comes down to it, we only have time for one. I'm gonna say we have to cut Birth by Sleep because it's A, it's
don't we have
longer,
it-
and B, Dream Drop Distance is an immediate follow up to, or immediate prequel to Kingdom Hearts 3. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? We could also just put up to a vote. You can see if people listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
what they
you know what?
say.
Also, I forgot we were rolling for a second still. Okay, well, that's been it for the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Death March podcast. As Vanessa just said, please leave a comment in below the video in the page that says, "Hey, which game should we not play if we have to?" It's either Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance. Unfortunately, both are pretty important to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dream Drop Distance has some real shit in it. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, that's been it from us. Thanks for listening / watching, everybody. Vanessa, thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Coben, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
You're not welcome.
I think.
And hopefully next time we do this, Arjun will be back with us.
He'll-
Suffering.
Yeah. Hopefully. Also, the checkpoint for the next podcast, by the way, if you're playing along, is finish Sora Story. Because, as you may have noticed, there's not a lot to fucking talk about. So, we're just gonna complete that, and then we're gonna like make it talk about the story. Actually, wait, Coben, I forgot what you said. Did you say that there's enough story in Riku's story that we could roll Riku and Sora together? Or do you think we should separate them out?
I'm not really sure. I feel like maybe we could have enough to talk about for the rest of Sora's. It'll just be kind of short. I feel like we can really rip into Riku's story, even if there's not a whole lot of content. I feel like there's a lot to rant about at least.
Okay, so we'll just do the end of Sora's story then.
The mechanics change a little bit in Riku's
A little
story,
bit.
so
So
we can
there's some
talk
stuff
about
to
that,
talk about.
so.
You're right.
God
You're
damn
right.
it. Why don't we just do or there's not that much to Riku's story, is that what you're saying?
Well,
so like the
so far, no.
podcast
Yeah,
the
there's no.
podcast after this we would just kind of just do all of Riku's story.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for next time, finish Sora's story. Thanks for watching, everybody. Later.